3, including the go-kart track. We also have a 3/4 mile long go-kart track and supermoto track on the other side of the property. But yeah, we have a 1.7 mile road course and then another 1.3 mile road course. You can connect both of them for the full 3-1.
I'm married, but I'd like to get into spending a lot of time.
Yep. That's how it goes out here. It's easy to get addicted to this stuff. Driving exotics is a lot of fun because you get to drive $200,000 car to whatever limit you would like.
Yeah, some of these cars I've never even seen. I've never seen these cars. Never seen these.
McLarens are pretty nice. Very unreliable cars. These are the most unreliable cars we have. McLarens and Ferraris.
They look good sitting still, though.
They do. Yeah.
I would say they're reliable until you start doing stuff to them. The minute you touch it and try to do stuff to it, so you never even see the inside of one. That's just.
Yeah, I think McLaren definitely has the look and the interior down.
Their styling is top notch. I will say that.
Yeah, it's definitely the high point about this car. And just the materials that it takes to make this, like the rotors are not just steel rotors; they're carbon ceramics on McLaren's.
This is a 720.
The 5.7.
Oh, 5.7.
Yeah, we used to have a 720, but reliability issues. But yeah, these rotors on this car, they're carbon ceramic. They take around a few months to make a single rotor, and the whole process they go through. And they're about $8,000 or $9,000 a corner.
Are these identical cars? Or?
Yeah, so all the doubles in these two Porsches here. We have doubles because if one is getting serviced,
I got you.
Sometimes we get 2 or 3 because at that time. Yeah, so we have. This is the only car that struggles with it, but out here we set up cones to mark certain ways that you need to hit on the track, kind of like a game of connect the dots. And hitting cones, there's one car that lets in every car can take a cone except for the So all that is the rubber cone that it hits. Porsche is really known for their front ends. Yeah, so it's about $9,000 for new cars. So we usually just fix that up and sell it.
How late do you guys open? When do you typically close?
For pulling in cars now, we usually close around 3 or 4. You still got time because we got people watching videos to do.
Yeah, I get off work at 2:30 and then I come this way, so you can get this way to like 4 o'clock.
Yeah, we have a big weekend event on, but it's open to the public. So
I'm glad to hear that. This is awesome.
yeah, it's honestly a great way of just getting people into it and getting people into cars. So.
Well, if I've never heard of it, I have a YouTube channel as well, so it's
cool.
I wanted to grab some footage and upload. You never know.
Yeah.
Somebody watched it, maybe my mom will come here. You never know.
One problem I was getting was making my videos and stuff. I was doing YouTube for a while, and I never did videos myself. So if you ever want me to, I can record you getting in and out some cars. If you want to start some stuff up, you're more than welcome to. If you want to get some videos like that, yeah. I'm fairly good with the camera.
It's just what's going right now. So
I like the fisheye lens.
Yeah. It gives me a much wider view. Without it, it's much more close up. It gives me a much wider angle. So
I like this.
I'm not going to.
So yeah, one to check out would definitely be the McLarens. I think those are just kind of fun to open up and sit in. Either the black one or the green one. I'll probably do. Yeah, I see the black one. So yeah,
I've never even opened the door on this, so I couldn't even tell you how.
Yeah, right underneath there.
I felt it. First time I've ever ridden that one. Oh gosh.
It's the hardest thing is getting in and out.
They were not kidding when they said these things are a little hard to get into.
They're made for small attacks.
Somebody tall was in here because I can't even reach the pedals. Wow.
Yeah, this and the two tightest corners.
This is what it's like.
Yeah, very hard to get in and out of. The cool thing about the
I'm not even
McLarens,
as big as most people. I'm only 5'8"ish.
yeah, we had someone come out here. He's a repeat customer now. He's 7'3", no joke. He's an inch taller than Shaq, and he was able to fit in the GT500, the Porsche. Porsche's meant for Germans, right? I saw that, and that's badass. I want to compliment you on that. I thought that was one of the cooler tattoos I've seen.
So. The tattoo artist actually freehand this.
No way.
Yeah, he freehand. He drew it on that too. Because I'm just a huge SVT and Cobra.
Yeah. Badass. Yeah. What's up?
I can open this?
Of course, yeah. The other one has the nicer bucket seats. This one's got the street seats and a Porsche Cup car exhaust on it. So we actually blew out the catalytic converter on this. Yeah, the last person to drive this was pretty short. So, how's it going today? Doing great.
First time sitting in a GT3. Unbelievable. This is crazy. I don't even own these cars. I'm freaking happy. It's like,
yeah, a lot of people, I go to Cars and Coffee car shows. Like, some people are stoked just to see them and sit. Like, if they get a chance to sit in it, it's gonna make the whole week. But out here, you're actually driving on track with an instructor.
Oh, I'm gonna tell everybody next week.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell everybody.
Get some friends out here. Yeah, we have video systems in the cars as well.
Videos, that's cool.
Yeah, so there's one facing you and then one facing out front right there.
That's awesome.
And we have a whole telemetry system that tracks your lap times.
So does this live stream or does it just record?
So it records in that video box right there in the glove compartment. Gotcha. So the instructor will hop in, start a video, just takes an SD card, and then what everyone's doing right now, everyone you saw driving is in there watching their videos, checking out their lap times, their line, their speed, and then they can purchase it and bring it home on a USB drive.
Yikes.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen the new C8 interiors, but I really do like the Corvette interiors.
This is about as close as I've ever gotten to one.
Okay, cool. Well then, yeah, open it up and check it out.
Now I'm officially as close as I've ever been to a C8 right now. Do these kind of open the same way as the McLaren?
Yeah.
Right there. Wow. It's pretty spectacular. That looks pretty tight in there too.
Yeah, I like these cars because I don't know. I've always wanted a center drive car for the road, and they don't really make too many of those, and they're really expensive.
These seats are tight. They hug you.
A lot of people don't know this, but the better the seats, the better your lap times and your consistency in your lap times are going to be.
Yeah, because you can sit when you're moving a bunch, you got less control.
Exactly. So like the GT500 is kind of a hard car to drive because they don't have any performance seats. They have better materials on their existing street seats, so you do move around quite a bit. But if you were to hop in that Porsche with the bucket seats, I mean, you don't move an inch, you feel the car a lot more.
I will say, compared to the McLaren and the Porsche, this feels really more closed in.
Yeah, so you have a lot of leg room, but there's not a lot of width in this car. And then every Corvette has the convertible top, T-top.
Wow.
Yeah, this one's pretty awesome. I love the carbon fiber. I love how everything is kind of pointed at the driver. That's why I was kind of talking about center drive. It's all pointed towards the driver. And yeah, the motor. The motor's literally just right back there.
Is this one supercharged or no?
No, this one's just naturally aspirated. The new ZR1 coming out is twin turbo.
And then gotta ask if I'm a Shelby. I want to look in that.
I was about to say.
Most definitely.
I was just going to say. Here, actually, hold this for a moment. I'll be right.
You're right. Go ahead. Thank you. Sorry, guys. I'm making some adjustments here. Like if you asked me if I wanted any car in here, it would be this one. It's crazy, huh? I got all these cars. If I had to choose, all these cars in here you would choose from, I would probably choose this one. That thing is insane. So he's gonna let me open this up. Look at this. Never sat in the GT500. Never. Wow. Look at this. That's beautiful. Chassis number. Guys, I'm just beside myself. This is freaking crazy.
So this one hasn't been started very much today, so no revving or anything. But you can go ahead and start it up for the video.
It's been 20 plus years in the automotive industry, so.
Okay, so you understand. So you just throw it in the cup holder, and then your engine start button is the red one right there. You're welcome to push that.
asked me if I could have any car in here, it would probably be this one.
Yeah.
If I could choose all these exotics, I'd probably choose this one.
It's a fantastic car. I'm usually more of a lightweight type of car guy, so like Miatas and other like low horsepower, low weight type of cars. But this one is actually one of my favorite in the garage. It's the complete opposite of what I used to and what I like. But this thing is just so rowdy and so much fun. It's got the biggest motor with the biggest power, the biggest tires, and the biggest brakes. It is very heavy. It's got the biggest weight too, like 4,400 pounds, I think.
That much? Wow, I didn't think
4,300 pounds? I'm going to look that up. I don't want to be wrong for your YouTube video.
Well, you probably know more than I do. Well, it says right here GBR if you add it together.
But, yeah, the track modes on this are also pretty nice. So you got your exhaust switch right there. I think you have 3 different settings over there on the right. So, like the mode selector. Yeah, on the mode selector, just click up a couple times. So, like on the mode selector down there on the right, yeah, just click up a couple of times. So there's normal. Sport.
Yeah, let me see this right here. Guys, look right there. Normal. There's
track.
Sport.
We usually keep people in sport and track depending on how
There's
they're doing.
track mode, yeah.
But that's going to change the exhaust, the suspension. It's going to change how the power comes on.
Track. Drag strip. Wow.
Never use that.
Never use that one.
No.
Normal. I think for the free street times I've had these, I just leave it on normal for now. Unbelievable, guys. I'm so glad that I stopped here. This is like, it's Friday. It's like the best day ever right now.
Okay, 4,200 pounds.
That thing's more like it.
Yeah.
It's still quite a bit though.
I say 3,300.
That is just nice. So, this that it does have some carbon in it. Yep, right there. That's all carbon.
Yeah, all carbon.
Very cool. I want to walk around.
And if you want, I can give it a couple of blips on the throttle. I think it's warmed up a little bit now.
Oh, you do that, not me. Yeah. Yes! Wow.
So it revs to 7,500, and that was 3,000 RPM. So it gets quite a bit louder in the car.
Some earplugs.
Yeah, this and the Lamborghini are 2 cars that us instructors kind of have to yell in just to be able to have that person hear.
Tell me your name again.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
I
appreciate. Yeah, Ben.
Awesome.
I was like, it's got my name. I just go like this.
Yeah.
People ask me what my name is. I go like this. They just laugh at me. Yeah.
But yeah.
I appreciate you showing
Of
me
course.
around, man. That's freaking awesome.
Hopefully I'll find you in the
So
driver's
you
seat
said
of one
you
of these
got
soon.
some information that I could get, maybe about the.
Yeah, I have some information on the track, and then also Drive Exotic. You can find all this information online. So
Is it Drive Exotics?
yeah, Drive, and then Exotic starts with an X. So Drive and then X.
You just have a card or something that has that information.
Yeah,
I'd
we
like
got
to
some
grab one.
business cards
That would
inside.
be amazing.
Yeah, and your drink here.
Yeah.
And then we also have a whole other side to this place. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but it can also give you a tour through there if you'd like.
That would just be feet for RT. That's so cool. 48. Another fryer.
Yeah, everything in here runs and drives, including the Tron bike that's going to be all electric, hubless wheels, actual rubber tire. It's everything.
Here,
in here.
I thought this was a myth. I didn't even think these existed.
No,
That's
they're-
crazy.
they're a thing. Parker Brothers Concepts. They only made a handful of these, but hopefully we got our hands on one.
It makes you wonder how you acquire stuff like this.
Yeah, through a lot of channels.
There's no way.
This is a replica. It's the same car that James D died in. The Porsches back in the day were much more dangerous than they are now.
Well, so everything has the ability to kill you if you're not careful.
Yeah, true that. Both Batmobiles in here are going to be powered by LS3 motors.
Well, that's
both
all
of them
right.
have afterburners on the back, so big flames, big power, very heavy. Oh, hell yeah! Well, we came to the right place. So, yeah, and then we kind of moved over here. If you're a car guy, do you know who George Barris is?
Yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
awesome. this is a George Barris original. No. Yeah, the Dragula from the Munsters. That's the original George Barris car. He put his hands on it himself. It's actually signed by him.
Yeah, this is pretty spectacular here too.
Yeah, this one's amazing. There's smoke machines in those two black fins back there. So you can set your time and your date. Once you reach 88 miles an hour, it'll actually come on with sound effects, and your smoke machine can turn on. It's pretty cool. Same thing, LS3 powered. This one has guns that simulate gunfire, and it is just as loud as a traditional gun.
So, do you know if this was a movie car, or was it just one that was built out?
This is one of the replicas. These are made up in yeah. Yep, the original Dragula from Monsters. Oh yeah, hell yeah. So
signed by George Barris.
Signed by George Barris right there.
Wow. Signed by George Barris. If you know who George Barris is, if you don't, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
So check and see where the differential sits in this car.
Yeah, if you don't know who George Barris is, get on Google right now.
The differential.
Wow.
That's a nut buster right there. We joke around because when we drive this and start it up and drive around a bit, if that explodes, at least you're already in a coffin, right? So
pretty cool. That was a privilege.
And then one of many, but one of the few that actually survived the show. This is an original General Lee. Yeah, you'll see the signatures on the driver's side visor up top. This has all of the General Lee stitching.
An original right here. You've seen it, Crescent Motorsports Ranch. You want to see it? Come see it.
You can throw your camera in there just to get a shot of the signatures up there. I can undo this if you want.
You guys sneak around here, guys.
Yeah.
Supposedly it has some signatures here on the visor. I'm gonna look at it real quick. Oh wow. Look at there. Wow. I bet there's people that don't even know that this car exists or is here.
Yeah.
What, you know what power plant's in it?
I do not.
No. Not LS.
Not LS. I recall this was actually owned by this stunt driver who did it, and I met him and got a signature. Super cool guy. Let me tell you, that guy's hurting today.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. I mean, what do you expect for jumping through barns and hit on collisions?
That's a recognizable car.
This is one of the three George Barris automobiles.
When I was younger, I only see stuff like this in magazines.
Yeah.
I never had a chance to see that post like this. This is crazy, guys.
One thing that I love here, the two race cars in here, these are original. This one's an all original Michael Andretti Indy car. One of the members out here, when he's not flying planes, he's out here restoring vintage Indy cars. So this is all original. We're talking same connectors, wiring.
Michael Andretti.
It's the lengths he goes through to make these original is insane. But runs and drives, he races this in a yellow Pennzoil one to this day. If you want to feel what original 83 tires feels like, this is an 83, I think. Yeah. So
I think it needs a little work.
it needs a little work.
But
So
that's
yeah,
crazy.
he keeps the original tires on it, but then he
Original
obviously
tires.
has new tires when he runs it.
That's cool sitting there like that on those. That's just.
I think it's pretty cool. He's very particular. When he says all original, it is original.
So how long have you worked here?
So I worked here the first day at Drive Exotic, and that was 10 years ago, 2 days ago.
Been here 10 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
10 years and 2 days.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
No, it isn't. No. Is it really?
Original. It's a remake.
I recognize it. That's
pretty
crazy.
similar remake, and
I just had to laugh. That's crazy.
if you notice the bird cage is in there too.
Yes.
And you're welcome to open up the door to it. Honestly, the interior of this thing is pretty killer.
If you haven't watched Dumb or Dumber, you don't know why I'm laughing, but Somebody went through some great links to.
It's got 80,000 miles on it. It's still pretty clean. This one actually has an interior that didn't watch dogs in it.
Wow.
Person the owner bought this from.
The ketchup and mustard bottles, that's a nice touch.
Yeah.
I really hope you guys know the references I'm mentioning. If you haven't seen the movie, go watch it.
You didn't notice the mini bike sitting here too, so.
I almost missed it.
Yeah. They got was it raccoon tail or something on the back, and it's similar as they could get it to the original. This thing's pretty badass. This is my favorite car in here.
Recognize that too.
The Gumball Rally, or no.
Cannonball Run.
Cannonball.
Don DeLuise and.
I always get mixed up with those. But yeah.
I've seen it maybe probably 100 times when I was a kid.
It's got a lot of actors.
The old 18 van there. This one is?
Yeah. And then the McLaren back there, that thing is a piece of history right there, including the Indy car. But this is an all original McLaren Can-Am car. You know anything about Can-Am?
I don't know a lot about the Can-Am series. I would say I've seen some. You see stuff in magazines and old footage, but I just didn't know a whole lot about them.
Yeah, incredibly dangerous.
20 or so years ago, I studied at the NASCAR Tech Institute.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's completely different than these, but yeah, not too familiar with the Can-Am series, but this is definitely cool.
We'll get some history on it. It's pretty killer. This is the McLaren that they were running.
There's info on it right there, McLaren.
Just getting in this thing to.
Is that a nitrous bottle?
That's a fire extinguisher. So
it look like it's got fuel lines connected to it.
Yeah.
Or is it not connected? Is it just sitting there?
It should just be.
It looks like it's connected from here. I may be wrong.
Yeah. Fire suppression system and all that. But yeah, one big reason this series got canceled is because of the dangers and how many people were dying in these cars. One of the reasons is if you look right here, the feet going in there, it's a very tight fit, and your feet were usually even or in front of the front axle of the car. So it's within the crumple zone of the car. So there's that, and in fact, there's two old fuel cells that aren't as strong as today's sitting right next to you on either side. So it was just a death trap of a car. But
hope you had good life insurance.
Yeah. This one is still running and driving today. It runs every couple months out there. This is a long story. One of the members out here creates these monsters in his off time, and he needed a place to keep them. He has probably over 100 now, and he was running out of space, so he wanted to throw some in the museum here. They're all very.
So do you know any of the backstory on the smoking cars, the original replica?
Replica.
And if being a huge Ford and Shelby guy, I've got to ask about this.
Factory 5. Yeah, not one of the 75 originals, but it's still very fun.
One day I'll have one of those. Probably in that color.
Yeah.
I like the blue.
Do you remember Christine?
I do. Green Hornet?
Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah, they crashed, I think, like 60 or so Plymouths, and I think they only made a few hundred of these, or 400 of these, something like that. They crashed a fair
So
bit of
there's
these
not many
Plymouths.
left.
Yeah.
All right, so we just met with him, and he took us on an awesome tour. And I just happened to stop here on my way home from work. I had no idea. And I didn't know if it was even going to be open to the public. I didn't know if he was going to let me even look around. He showed me around. He let me sit in some cars, which, guys, made my day. I am beyond stoked. I didn't even get to drive one yet. I just got to sit in it. I got to sit in a GT3, a McLaren, and one of my favorites, the GT500. But right now, there's a rare GT3 Dodge Viper over here that I'm going to go check out. And I guess they have a club membership type thing that you can join here at the Motorsports Ranch. And this track here is for the members. So if you're interested, you can look them up online, Motorsports Ranch in Crescent, Texas. So I'm walking over there now, and it looks like he's the only one out there, but that is just cool. They have a set of bleachers. I'm getting a little winded. I've been walking a lot. I'm tired. I'm excited too. My heart's pumping. I'm gonna have to call the wife here in a minute. Let her know where I'm at. I got sidetracked quite a bit. I got big time sidetracked. I'm just beside myself. You could probably hear it out there. Let me turn around and see if you can see it. It's coming back around now. It's right there. See it? It's right there. That thing's sweet. We're gonna go over here and see if we can get some footage. I don't know if I showed you everything that was in there. They obviously have a C8, a GT500, a Supra, a Lotus. They've got some McLarens, some Ferraris, Lamborghini Huracans. They had the Mercedes AMG. So my battery's about to die, guys. I'm just excited. I ran my battery dead here. Battery was almost fully charged. I pretty much ran it dead here at this place. That's crazy. So I'm gonna get off here before my vlog camera dies. I'm gonna get home, edit this, get it up, guys. This was great. I'm just beside myself. This is like the best day ever. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the next one.